Players and coaches to the benches, please. Players and coaches to the benches. Liam. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Waverley Basketball Stadium here. We'll just get the boys to call you out. And we'll be starting with the Bulleen team first. So, gentlemen, take it away for us. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Waverley Basketball Stadium for this, the long-awaited Bulleen versus Waverley doubleheader amongst the men's. First up, we've got the Youth Championship men, who both teams are backing up after playing last night. The Falcons getting up over Kilsyth, but more on that later. And a little bit later at 2:30, we'll be seeing the State Championship men taking on the Bulleen State Champ men's side as well. So with me is Liam. Liam, g'day. How are you going today?
Oh, doing all right, Andrew. Very nice morning. So, aside from all the rain we've had.
It certainly is. And of course, we've had huge issues here in Melbourne, in the southeastern suburbs, with quite a number of the suburbs being knocked off by the lightning storm we had last night, and there is quite a lot of houses still who haven't been back online. So we hope that that's not you. We hope that you're actually able to see the stream and everything is going well for you today. So the game is about to start. The game is about to start here at the Falcons' Nest. We've got both teams having their final instructions from their coaches, and we're about ready for a start. So we've got the full crew here today. Many thanks to all of the volunteers that helps out on these game days, both from the junior teams that provide the floor wipers to our volunteers from Box Hill TAFE. Liam, you're a Box Hill student at the moment, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
So what's the course that you're doing?
I'm studying two diplomas. One's a diploma of Sport and Recreation Management, and the other one's a diploma of Events.
Fantastic. And as part of those courses, you're expected to do work placement, aren't you?
Yes, try and find placement within the industry.
Yep.
You right there? Try and get a feel for it, trying to get our foot in the door in different places and experience sport and events industry as much as we can.
And of course, this is why you're here helping out, and you're doing a fantastic job, so we thank you very much for that. As the Bulleen gets the possession off the first tip. Tim Leasing with the ball, brings it down. Can't get it to Daniel Kinkella. Instead, it's being brought back by the Bulleen point guard. It's with Solidakis at the moment now. He's kicked it across to Oriam, and Oriam is fouled going to the basket.
No, a jump ball is called.
Jump ball, sorry. I suppose I should be actually looking at the monitor, seeing as we can see very clearly what's going on. Great camera work as usual from our camera crew. Daniel Kinkella hands off to Leasing. Leasing turns the corner, and there's a offensive foul on Kinkella. So that's the first foul for Kinkella. No score so far. We got
Bulleen taking the shot up and making it. Who was that?
Solidakis.
Very nice shots.
Solidakis gets the first two for Bulleen. Leasing looking for options. He's got Scammell inside, but
doesn't get the pass off. Fast break opportunity, but
stolen back by Signal. And behind there's
double dribbles.
Yeah.
So Bulleen getting the ball back in their half.
So it's Oriam. Looks for options.
Shots up.
Doesn't go.
Three-point attempts is missed.
Leasing with the rebound. Now it's back with Scammell. Scammell across.
Signal. And that was Kinkella with the shot up.
So 2-2 here at the Falcons' Nest. the Waverley Basketball Stadium.
Oh, making a very nice shot of that there.
Yeah, that was Mahubi. And now we've got the foul. This time it's against Kumos.
Signal passing it in.
Yep.
Gets the ball back.
And the score.
Well finished. Even with a fingertip on it.
Scammell with the rebound. Gets across to Leo Cooper.
Gets to the signal.
Leo has starts the last 2 games.
3-point attempts up.
Doesn't go, but Cooper with the rebound. Juggles it, still keeps control of it. Back out to Signal. They'll settle the game down. Signal comes off Kinkella's screen.
And takes the shot. Misses.
Doesn't go. Kinkella misses the rebound. Orium picks it up instead. Now they're moving the ball through hands at the 3-point attempt and is good. This time from the big in Soldakis. So this game has opened up in frenetic pace there, Liam, as Listing.
Both teams playing very high-paced.
So good move there from Leaston. Came off the screen, drew the defence and kicked the ball to Kinkella. Unfortunately, in a sense, for the Falcons, it broke down simply because of that foul. But silver linings, it puts Bulleen into 2 team fouls. Signal across to Scammell. Scammell now looks for options, gets it in Signal himself. Signal drives, finds Leasting. 3-point attempt.
Nearly made it to go in though. Bulleen with the drive. Missed it. Listing takes it down the court.
So a big shout out to Mark Uden over in Port Augusta. We hope you're online and watching, Mark, and that everything is okay. As we could see there, a big push off there from the Bulleen player on Leo Cooper, but Leo takes the ball out.
Bulleen looking to set the ball up and moving around the top. Swan gets it, moves it.
Good defense there from Leasting. Ball scrabbled. Signal picks it up. He drives. Got Leasting on the outside. Leasting pulls back. Finds into Kinkella. Kinkella turns and scores. Good work there from Cooper to stop that ball going in. Now the shot clock coming down. It's down to 7. The foul this time by Leasting. So it will be should be a clock reset there to 14, and it is. Kinkella with the rebound. Gets it across the Signal. Signal slowing things down.
Waiting for his team to get set up there. Oh, nearly gets a nice bounce pass off to Kinkella there.
So Bulleen in control of the game at the moment. 1 point up over the Falcons, but it's been a turnover.
Signal trying to take it up the court. Got some good defense on him there. And Keller with another shot up.
Doesn't go.
Almost got his own rebound.
Here's Oriam. And the reverse layup is in. That was, let me see, Mahubi, I think, scored that too. So Signal brings the ball down again, guarded by Mahubi. Gets it into Kinkella. Kinkella floats it up, and there's another two. Daniel Kinkella coming off a double-double last night and the same the weekend before. And that was Oriam, uncontested, as we could see in that shot. He shot it from a long way out too. As Cooper goes up and is fouled. Cooper.
Misses his first one.
Makes the second. 9-12. Boomers way. Oriam fouled as he goes to the line. That's the third team foul on the Falcons, Liam. Both teams
on 3 fouls.
3 fouls, yeah. Oriam with the shot. Misses that first. And the second, but it's a rebound to number 12, Joel Rhymes, and he makes the points. 9-14. Falcons in a bit of trouble here.
The Boomers putting a lot of pressure on them.
Interesting that the coach Torcello hasn't in fact called any subs at this point in time. He's left his starters on for almost the whole game as the Falcons tip that to Rhymes. Oriam looking for options, finds it in Rhymes himself. Rhymes drives, gets it across to his teammates, and it's another three.
That was to Kumos.
And there's been too long in the key. Says the ref as Kinkella overstays his welcome. So Falcons really struggling at this point in time. It's gone out to a 9-17 lead.
As Waverley calls a timeout.
They do indeed. And we might take a short break at the same time. We'll see you in a few minutes. So welcome back, and again we hope that you're enjoying the game so far. Oh, great move there from the Eddie Swan.
Just missed though.
Yeah, didn't manage to get it through, but
Waverley got into the corner with Noon making the three-pointer.
and they needed that. They're back within 5.
Waverley getting the ball in. Solid press by Bulleen though, making it difficult for them to do anything.
Kinkella had the pass, but it was stolen by Kumos. And down the other end, there's Orium. He's been great so far. Kicks it out, doesn't go.
Gets his own rebound though.
And that was Solidakis. Ball's moving quickly through hands. That's been one of the things that we see with the Bulleen players, is that they are really working quickly. And there's Orium not making it. Great fast break though. Just at the last minute, the Falcons player did enough to spoil it. Ball's gone into Kennelly, who's come on. And Kennelly is fouled as he goes for a reverse layup. 4 team fouls on the Bulleen team. And Kennelly with the chance to get it to a 3-point lead again. So Bulleen coach releases his bench players for the last few seconds of this quarter. Kennelly can't do anything here. We saw last week, Liam, that Kennelly was a bit fragile on the free throws when he first came on.
But managed to make his second one, so getting something out of the line.
There's Uden. And 2 points down the other end to Scammell. Scammell, of course, will be suiting up also for the state champ men. So, ladies and gentlemen, please stay online as another 2 goes down for the Bulleen Boomers. And again, what Coach Alan Torcello will not be pleased about there was that it was an uncontested shot as Kinkella finishes off for the Falcons. Bulleen can't get it to drop, and that's the end of the quarter. And we'll be back with the second quarter there in just a couple of minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in here at the Falcons' Nest for the second quarter with Lockie Uden bringing the ball down. He's got it to Noon, and Noon has travelled.
Just there. So Bulleen bringing it down. Mahobie's got it on the wing. Back to Mahobie. Get it out for Kumars, who missed his three. Couldn't get the rebound.
So Falcons ball. Good turnover there to the Falcons. It's a 2-point game. 30 seconds gone in the first quarter.
Second.
You're right. Oh dear. And a steal.
Good steal there by Jack Fleming. With Mahobie finish it off.
So Uden kicks the ball down to Noon. Noon looking for options. He's got Kennelly inside. Kennelly back to Uden. It's down to 4 seconds, and Uden shot clock goes up. Shot goes up. He misses it, and it's a Bulleen possession. So they again got very static in their ball movement on that play.
That's Mahobie in the corner, making his three-point attempts.
So Falcons, after all that good work at the end of the first, have come out and immediately let Bulleen edge out to a lead. And this looks like it might be the story of the game, as the Bulleen player misses the shot, kicks it back again. This time it's been rebounded by Uden. Again, a big shout out to Lockie's dad Mark, who's watching on in Port Augusta. Now we're back. Mahobie
driving it.
Loses control, and Noon across to Scammell. Scammell, finger roll.
Misses his layup.
Yeah. Which hand did he go up with?
With his right.
Left-hand side, what do your coaches tell you as a junior when you're coming in on the left-hand side? Go up left hand, protect the ball on the right, with the right. So he missed both the shot and the foul there. So any juniors watching on, learn from the things the guys do right and the things that they don't do right. Things they do wrong, I think that's called. Yeah. Don't mind me, I've been coaching for 3 hours this morning, so I'm in the coach's mindset. Okay, ball coming out of deep corner, and it's been a foul this time. Looked to be on Uden. Yeah, it is. Shame about that, because the clock was down to 8 seconds, and Bulleen was not looking to get it anywhere, but it's now a timeout. This time it looks to go to the Falcons coach, Alan Torcello. So some good stuff going on from both teams. It's actually quite an exciting game to watch.
It's been very fast-paced and lots of scoring to be involved. Well, except for the last couple of seconds, first couple of seconds in this quarter.
Yeah. Now, of course, this is the second time that the Falcons have come up against Bulleen this season. And in that particular first game, the Bulleen actually won the game after the Falcons got out to a really good lead at the half time. So they're really wanting to turn that around, particularly as they know that Bulleen is sitting second in the Watson Conference with a 7-1 record. So again, Bulleen playing extremely well at the moment. And they need the sort of game that they obviously played at Kilsyth last night, where they managed to lead Kilsyth, I think, for basically all of the game. And they shut down Jordan Adnam. They shut down quite a number of the key Kilsyth players. They have to do the same job here today. So,
Hobie starting at the top. Been playing a lot with the ball. Is that Swan taking his shot? Missing though. Bulleen get the rebound again. And that is Joel Rhymes fouled, going to the line.
again, not the sort of thing that we want to see from the Falcons.
That's Rhymes making his first. And making no mistake at the line that time.
So ball's coming back, Leasting back on court. Gets it to Noon. Noon. Poor decision making there from Noon as he went up against three taller players. This is something we try and teach the point guards, that yes, they drive, but when they come up against the competition like that, they play like Delhi. They dish the ball out. They find a way to get it to. Another teammate, because if they're being guarded by three people, it means that they've got
two other teammates, free mate.
There's 4 on 2. 4 on 2. Mahooby turns the corner off the screen. That was a good screen set there, set by Rhymes. Now it is with Rhymes. Rhymes finds his way past Guy.
Couldn't finish it though.
And that'll be a reset. No, it's not a reset because it's not a foul. It's just a foot violation. So 19 seconds on the shot clock.
Signal passing it in. Oh,
alley-oop! Go to the replay on that one. Look at that.
What a play right there.
Way to go, Tim Leasting and
Nathan Signal.
And that's a great basket there from Eddie Swan. And again, look good on the replay too. Unfortunately, we didn't switch to it, but that's all right. We'll look to see if we can get you some of these replays during the game. As Signal drives, we'll have a look at that in replay perhaps. No, we just missed it, but never mind. We'll get it next time. So Signal at the line.
Making his first one.
And the second.
Very nicely done for him.
Great shot from the cameraman there as we see Bulleen lose control of the ball. Now
Signal getting it up the court again.
He manages. Oh, how he got that off, I don't know, but he's got it to Guy. Guy floats it up and in. Here come the Falcons. 23 to 28. Can they get another stop and a score? Well, I'll tell you what, Swan's going to do something about that as he nails a three.
It's a very nice shot.
Again, what you saw on the vision there, Liam, was he was uncontested. As Guy turns and this
gets the block.
Yeah. Leasting. Too strong. Over the top. Nothing but air. Tim will be disappointed with that. He's normally a good three-point shooter. That's the thing, as Kinkella gets out to put some pressure on that shot. And now we've got a mismatch inside.
As Rhyme scores over Guy, I think it is.
Yep. So.
Signal holds it up the top.
McKellar now, out to Leasting. Leasting's, another miss from Leasting. Another miss from Leasting. He's got a case of the yips.
As Bulleen takes their time out of order.
And we'll be back ever so shortly. Okay. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Waverley Falcons home court. The Falcons Nest here at the Waverley Basketball Stadium, Chadstone, Melbourne, Australia. And the year is 2016. Did I miss anything? Or maybe the date. The 1st of May, Sunday the 1st of May, May Day. In other parts of the world, people are dancing around maypoles there, Liam, but now the dancing around is done on court, and that was not a pretty sight, pretty dance from Leo Cooper as he fouls. Unfortunately, that puts the Falcons into 3 team fouls. Or I should say up to 3 team fouls, as both baskets count. That was Matthew Forster, I think. No, it was Roscoe Dre. Roscoe Dre. Ball's kicking around. And poor pass there from Signal.
As Mahovey brings it back down the court.
Yeah. So it's now a 14-point deficit to the Falcons. So it should be 23 to 37.
As Waverley turns it over yet again.
It'd be interesting to look at the turnover count on this. We might just sort of pull that up. And what we can see there is that both teams are not shooting particularly well, Liam.
No. Neither.
So Waverley shooting at, what's that percentage there?
That's 36%, shooting 9 of 25, which is not that crash shot at all.
And Bulleen has just edged up at this stage to 41%, 14 of 34. But what we can see is the turnover count is horrendous there for Waverley.
Making it was 11 turnovers to 5.
And a lot of that's coming, a lot of that you would think is coming from the pressure of Bulleen, but often it hasn't been. It's just been poor decision making from the Falcons, particularly from a couple of their guards. So Leo Cooper scores, but it's been waved away as he stepped out of court. Is that counted as a turnover? There it is. It's another turnover, isn't it? You step out of court. And now we have another timeout, this time I think to the Falcons. So we also will take a bit of a break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the Waverley Falcons home court for this, the match-up between the Victorian Youth Championship men's teams of Waverley and Bulleen. Bulleen is leading, so those of you who are Bulleen supporters, you'll be pleased with the way in which your boys are playing. For the Waverley crowd, well, perhaps not quite as much. And there's been a push. This time it's on the Falcons. That puts them into the bonus.
And that's Joel Rhymes making his first free throw. Missing his second though, but Bulleen get the rebound again.
And again, another foul, this time I think on Andrew Kennelly. As Rhymes, I think it is, no, it's
Eddie Swan.
Eddie Swan was thrown, I was going to say thrown, but he was gently eased to the floor, wasn't he? Well, that's not in the opinion of the ref anyway.
More lost his balance.
With a slight bit of help. He makes the first. And again, the free throws have been very, very good. Well, actually, for both teams. That's now getting up close to 70%. No, it'll stay at 62, 63% for the for Bulleen. And the Falcons at just on 66%. Unfortunately, though, it's 6 shot attempts, free throw attempts to 10. So again, the Falcons giving too many easy baskets away, particularly when the opposition is shooting at a good clip. Good defense there from the Falcons, but they didn't close out again. Luckily, the shot was off, and Swan under the basket has got the rebound. He's kicked it back out. Now it's with Solidakis, who finds his way to the basket against Leo Cooper. And now there's a foul. No, there isn't.
It's an official warning on the Waverley coach.
There is indeed. So these two refs, I think this is the first time that both of these refs have actually come to Waverley, been at Waverley. But they've done a very good job so far. They're not taking any nonsense from either players or coaches.
Well, that's what they're here for. They're all refs at this level are supposed to be up to that standard.
As Noon almost with the steal, he's overcommitted, and Mahubi's able to get through and is fouled by. I'll just pick up his number. It's 22. That no, 32. We haven't actually got 32 on the sheet. We'll figure out who that is for you in a second. As Mahubi gets his first. Misses that, but it's been rebounded again by Kumos. Now Noon with the steal. Noon, fast break down there. He can't get there. He's again, now he kicks it out. That was better decisions from Noon. And here we have, it's Johnson with the rebound. So it was Johnson that fouled before. And again, another foul given away.
2 points for Bulleen.
So the score goes on. It's 42-23. Unfortunately, not the Falcons' ways for the Falcon crowd, but Bulleen is happy, and we have at the line, we have Swan. Eddie misses the first. Makes a second. And that's the end of the half. And Alan Torcello will be taking his guys into the locker room and will be perhaps trying to figure out exactly how he can turn this game around as it's out to a 20-point lead. And we'll take a break, be back with you in about 7 minutes' time. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Waverley Basketball Stadium here at the Falcons' Nest. And we've got a few call-outs to make. So not only do we have Mark Uden over in Port Augusta, we've mentioned him already this broadcast there, Liam, but we also have John and June Stevens, who are one of our regular viewers, and again we appreciate their support, particularly on these cold days here in Victoria. But a big special call out to Farshid in Muncie, Indiana, over in the US. Who's watching his nephew play today. So Farshid, we appreciate the text that you sent through to your brother, and we love the picture that you've sent him through of Falcons TV on the big screen TV in Muncie, Indiana, as the boys come out. So, as we see Daniel Kinkella coming out, the ball will be inbounded by the Falcons.
That's Scammell inbounding it.
So it's great when in all seriousness, it's absolutely fantastic when we get feedback from the viewers who are watching Tim Leasting now go through and score. He felt he was fouled on the way up there too. Little conversation with the ref there, but no, Tim, you're not going to get anything out of that. Ball moves quickly through hands now. Mahobi slows it down, kicks it across to Swan, back over in the corner to Kumos. Kumos doesn't get it, but Mahobi getting up a long way there. A lot of air on that rebound. And he floats it up and over the top of Signal. 2 points. Nathan Signal. It's all right. I'm just trying to get Liam into the commentary here, and he's wondering what the hell I'm talking about.
So Mahobi getting it around the top, trying to call a play. That's Rhymes out in the wing.
Yeah.
Swan on the other wing. There's a moving it around. Back to Rhymes, hooks it up.
Doesn't go. Rebounded though by Signal. And a
turnover.
Yeah.
Leading to
and a foul.
Foul by Signal.
Now that was again poor decision making by Signal. Two things. First of all, he had a screen. He decided that he would drive onto the congested side of the screen when he could have actually just basically pulled up, let the screener move out.
That's Bulleen getting the rebound back. Poor boxing out by Waverley there. Mahobi drives in again. And a travel is called on him.
Yeah, and then Signal coming back and drawing that or giving away that foul when the Falcons are in foul trouble. Admittedly, it's only the first for this particular quarter, but they gave away a lot of fouls earlier in the game. I mean, what's the 13 fouls to 6?
Nathan Signal got his third foul just before.
And again, Coach Alan Torcello not particularly happy with the results. Which is really interesting as Coach, General Manager and Coach of the State Champ men's team watches on from the stands. It's Mike Bullock. And of course we'll be seeing his team in action in the not too distant future. 2:30 should kick off. So Farshid, perhaps you'll stay online and you'll watch the adults. Well, these boys are adults, but the older, the open age group go through their paces as Bulleen attempts to knock off the Falcons. And
Signal goes to Scammell. Scammell taking his luck with the 3. Didn't get it to go though.
Good defense there from Bulleen.
Hobie again, dribbling it up top. Rhymes gets it across over to Swan, moving it around well. Well, Rhymes gets the reverse layup in. So Signal ringing it down.
Yeah, Daniel Kinkella not getting across enough on that one, left some space, but again, wasn't helped by his teammate Nathan Signal, who didn't drop down and help double team that inbound there.
So Bulleen with the ball after the missed shot by Nathan Signal. Hobie again, bringing it up like he always does. Gets it over to Swan. Swan drives in.
And Andrew Kennelly this time with the foul.
And I think that'll be foul before the shot. So it'll be a baseline pass in.
Yeah, second team foul for the Falcons. Baseline ball.
Oh, that's unlucky there from Hobie. Had his foot out of the court just as he caught the ball. Scammell trying to bring it up, beat it back to Signal though. Back to Scammell. Back to Signal again. Scammell with 2 passes in between each other. And that was Kennelly's shot just blocked.
Yeah, and look, that shot was never on. Great work there from
Swan gets an open look and sinks the 3.
Yeah.
No defender on him at all. Oh, Bulleen playing some very good defense here. Getting the rebound again.
Yeah, now with Oram. Across to Mahubi. Mahubi drives through players. He gets the Falcons player. That was Leo Cooper off the ground. He should have scored there. Again, a basic mistake there from Cooper. As a defender, you do not get up off the ground because that's exactly what you give away.
And that's
again another timeout.
Called by Bulleen this time.
So we also will have a quick break and we'll be back shortly. So, with the point gap increasing, now the Falcons actually coming out with a little sense of more urgency there as Tim Leasting steps through. Great work there from the Falcons. That's the intensity they need to play with. And now they're putting a trap. They have to
play
get
a much
back.
tougher press and defense.
And that's the danger with that particular press. As behind play, and that's a hook. That's a hook from, and it's a, wow. So that was interesting play there. Eddie Swan hooking Nathan Signal and almost pulling him to the ground. It was ignored by the ref, and Alan Torcello has picked up a technical foul in response to that. Eddie Swan
making his free throw count. Bulleen get the ball. As a possession though, as technical is. Bulleen missing a three-pointer.
And now this time,
Nathan Signal is fouled.
This time they call it.
Foul's been called.
But this is on Kermos.
So Signal's going to pass the ball in. Two teammates couldn't decide who was going to pick the ball up.
Yeah.
Signal gets the ball back.
Signal.
Scammell.
Yep. Cooper turns, and this time it's a very, very clear foul as Eddie Swan, sorry, not Rhymes, but Eddie Swan tried to block the ball. He got out of his cylinder, slapped across the arm, and Cooper misses the first. Makes the second.
So Waverley playing the good trap defense again. But as
Oh,
always,
great work there from Leasting. Tapped the ball out of Orium's hand as Orium was catching it almost on the baseline. Back to Swan. Back to Orium. Now Mahubi guarded by Leasting. Leasting.
almost gets a handle. I think he did get a hand on the ball.
And there's the steal and the turnover. Falcons with the possession.
Signal ringing it down again. Guys, that's a good screen. And that was Kumos fouling him.
Leasting. Three-point attempt doesn't go. Tim's been cold from three-point range today, Liam.
He might want to find a different shot for himself if he can't start making them.
As
So that's
Scammell, wasn't it? That's Scammell.
as Bulleen call their second timeout.
So again, much, much better intensity. But is it a little too late for the Falcons? Certainly the Bulleen coach not impressed with his team during that last few minutes of play. But as a lot of the coaches over in the States, the college coaches will tell you, it's all about basketball as games of 3-minute increments. You win the first 3 minutes, then the next 3 minutes, then the next 3 minutes. Short-term goals. And certainly the Falcons have come out, and for that last 3 minutes or so, they've been the ones that have been in control of this game. So let's have a quick look at some of the summaries, some of the stats, very quickly for us. We'll get Liam, if you want to just run through the percentages for us while the guys come back on court.
Well, Waverley have been shooting a bit of an average 12 of 36, so not a very strong shooting for them at all. 1 of 13 from the three-point line as well, so have not been very strong. But Bulleen shooting 40% off from the field is doing all right for themselves, while 6 of 17 is very respectable from the three-point line.
Yeah, neither team is actually really shooting particularly well at the moment. They're, you'd be hoping to be up around the 50%, 60% mark, but you know, and that's partly because the guys are actually playing with a great deal of intensity at both ends. That turnover count still hurting the Falcons.
That's 17-10 now, I think it is.
Yeah, it's evened out a bit, but not a lot. And the foul count's also a little bit more even now at 14-10. So Falcons leading in those stats, but they're not ones that they want to lead in. As they leave Dominic Kumos alone, and he nails another, I think that was a 3. 30 plays 55. Bulleen looking like they're going to go out the winners of this game. Now I'm calling it this early. We have 13 minutes to go in this game, but I'm not seeing anything from the Falcons yet.
To make up a 25-point deficit.
I'd be like, I cannot understand why. Well, I'd be wanting to have Daniel Kinkella on the floor. I just do not understand why he is not on the floor at the moment.
Well, at least Waverley's defensive intensity has picked up a lot, but still not enough to stop them from scoring and getting those rebounds like that. Whereas an easy 2 points right there.
And that's why he should be on.
Solidakis.
That's why I believe Kinkella should be on the court. And yes, he played a big game last night. He had his double-double last night, and he's not looking like as dominant today. He's scored 8 points and only hit 3 rebounds, but the thing is that he changes shots. And no disrespect to Leo, who's doing a great job, but Daniel is probably a better matchup for Swan. Swan is racking up the numbers. He's up to 11 points and 4 rebounds, so I think that says it all. As Noon doesn't go.
Moves it around to Guy. Guy drives in. Couldn't get his shot to fall either.
And there it is. Scammell with another 2.
And 2 easy points come very quickly back from Bulleen.
Yeah, Leasing did the right thing there. He was back, but he knew that he would foul. They can't afford to give away fouls there. So he tried to put enough pressure on to stop the shot, but the Bulleen player was just too good. Good reverse layup over Tim's outstretched arms. Here's Oren again. Again, he's been excellent. Last time we saw him, here he was good as well. Hasn't put a lot of pressure on the scoreboard, but he's been dangerous enough all around. Leading scorers for, we'll pull them up for you as well, just so that you know what's going on there. As the Falcons miss that shot from outside. So Mahubi, Cheyenne Mahubi, with 14 points, is the leading scorer for the game, not just for Bulleen, but for the game.
While also Eddie Swan and Solidakis, 11 points each, have more points, and Rhymes as well have more points than the leading scorer for Waverley, which is Kinkella.
Yes, so again, Kinkella has been sitting down for the last, I don't know, what is it, 4 minutes, 5 minutes?
At least.
Great pass there from Leasting into Johnson, and
very nice made shot.
Gets the ball back and finishes off beautifully as we start to see the Falcons senior men come into the stadium. Great images here from our camera crew as
Swan misses his 3-pointer.
Yeah, the ball's back with Leasting. Leasting drives, kicks it off. It's now with Johnson. No, not Johnson. It was
Malloy,
Malloy.
as he's fouled going up.
So Malloy will go to the line, and hopefully we'll get a couple more points to add to the Falcons' tally. As they look like they're going to split. Yes, it rolls in. It looks pretty pretty much fait accompli that.
Almost a
that
great steal there by Malloy.
Yeah, the Bulleen will run away with this game. 36-59.
Still one more quarter
down.
play though.
Clock running down, only a few seconds to go now. Now, again, those of you who are watching on, breaking news, the Steeler Dome has been destroyed. The Steeler Dome, of course, is the home stadium of the Western Port Steelers, otherwise known as the Somerville Recreation and Community Centre. It's been burnt down, and we extend our sympathy and best wishes to everybody down there at Western Port. Of course, Falcons TV has in fact a great relationship with the Western Port Club, and we have been down there particularly during the CBL season and have broadcasted quite a number of the games from there. Yes, we don't just simply broadcast the BigV games, but we also, during the off season, we often go on tour and broadcast from other parts of the world. So Somerville has been a home port for us, as well as Rosebud down there at Southern Penn. So yes, certainly love to pass on our best thoughts to all of the Western Port guys. So we're back here at the Falcons' Nest. We are
starting the fourth quarter now. Waverley started with possession, but missed their shot, got a foul. So Bulleen's got the ball now. Still applying enormous pressure, Waverley is. As then Orman is called for travel. A turnover there, giving Waverley back the ball. Oh, it's already moved past.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually quite shocked by that news of the Western Port guys. So I will try and get myself back under control here.
That's Cooper with the ball. Brings that over to Malloy. Malloy takes a three-pointer, misses it. Bulleen gets the ball back. As Omen goes... Orman. I can't say his... How do you say his last name, Andrew?
Orium.
Orium. Goes coast to coast, getting the rebound and then going to get the 2 points.
So Cooper spins.
This is Bulleen comes back with the rebound. REM gets the ball off the rebounder.
So Bulleen's doing a great job to force the Falcons to use the full 24 seconds. The shot.
As Bulleen themselves just go for the fast break every time.
Noon forcing his way this time through 3 players, makes the basket. Now, if you're going to do that, you have to make it. Have to make it.
So Waverley has just got the ball back after REM misses the shot. That's Malloy's missed the 3-point attempt there as he goes to guard. Oh. I'm not sure what happened there.
Bianaki on the court. And now Uden comes on for Johnson. And I still cannot understand why Kinkella is on the bench.
Is he in foul trouble or something?
No, certainly not in foul trouble, but maybe injured. Maybe just carrying an injury.
After 2 long nights, or last night being a very competitive game for him.
So Uden, Johnson went off, only to be sent back on again. And it was Noon that actually went off. So Lockie Uden back on. Tim Leasting finding ways to get it through.
But a poor pass there by Leasting.
Yep.
As Orion makes it look very easy as he's fouled and gets the 2 points.
Yeah, so when Tim looks at the tape there, I think what he doing a lot of work to try and move his player around. I think he would have been better just to have done that and retreated a bit, brought the player out with him, just give him a little bit more room, and then exploded through and got the pass off.
As Orium converts his three-point play. My words.
Now here's Uden. Finds Scammell. Back to Uden.
Puts it up.
2 points! Now, why hasn't this man been on the court a lot longer as well? There's something that I will never know. As Orium can't get it to go. Good rebound there from Cooper. Gets it back to Uden. Uden's pass finds Johnson. Back out to Uden. Now through to Scammell. Scammell drives. Finger roll up. Doesn't go. And Orium with the rebound is now
going. Passes off.
And that's 2 points to
Dre.
Yep, Roscoe Dre. And Roscoe Dre hasn't spent too much time on court, but he's certainly making the most of it. As Johnson overshoots. Actually, it isn't Sean Bianaki. Somebody else is wearing his number today. I don't know who that is. Sean's actually on the bench in Civvies. He's obviously injured. It's Goodwin. It's Goodwin. So my apologies to the Goodwin family. Every time your son has been on court, I've been calling him Bianaki. But there we go. So timeout at the Falcons' Nest. We'll take a very, very quick ad break. And we'll be back shortly too.
Thank you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Waverley Falcons Stadium with the news that the Falcons are just a few points behind, 27 points behind. Not a good day for them. They would have been hoping. Lockie, don't get up off the ground there, mate. And that's, well, interesting. I thought that hit the ring, but and it has done. So Bulleen has now got 14 seconds and that was Swan again.
Just had his foot inside the line there, so only a 2-pointer.
Good pass in there from Scammell to Kennelly, and Kennelly looking across the court just didn't manage to connect with his teammate as Orion down the other end. 3-point attempt doesn't go. Kennelly going up for the rebound has been fouled, and now
fouled by Roscoe Dre there, just on the rebound attempt.
So ball coming in. It looks like it's Goodwin throwing it into Scammell. No, Scammell throwing it into Goodwin as Matt says, "No, mate, you take the ball down." So Bulleen running in a zone as Kennelly can't get the ball through the hands. He was looking for Scammell who had back cut through. And now instead, that's a 3-pointer.
No, just a 2.
Just a 2-pointer to Matthew Foster.
That was a great pass there by Kennelly to Scammell. Finishing very well.
Good D there from the Falcons, although Kennelly was lucky not to get called for a foul there as he reached across. But Swan trying to get up over them, and it's been
a jump ball.
And refs are happy with the floor. Things will reconvene. 4 minutes to go, 4 minutes and 7 roughly.
As Waverley force a turnover. And 2 turnovers very quickly there.
And the foul. Yeah, I think it's a foul on Newton.
Scammell, maybe?
No, it's on Newton. And unfortunately, looks like Lockie has hurt himself. He's down on the floor and he's clutching his knee at the moment. So, Mark, we hope that everything is okay with young Lockie. You can, it's all right, he's standing, he's putting some weight on it. Being helped off by his teammates though, so you can take your heart out of your mouth there, Mark. Looks reasonably okay, but nothing you would like to see in a game of basketball, particularly in one so close as this. And the points count.
As Guy fumbles the ball, ends out of bounds, so another turnover done by Waverley there. Been far too many turnovers in this game as Waverley gets the ball back.
Yeah, it's been the story of the game, hasn't it? It's the number of turnovers we've actually had. So
even just Waverley alone, just so
yeah. 3 minutes to go in this game. Another foul has been called.
An offensive foul by Kennelly.
And that's the 5th team foul for the Falcons. So this last 3 minutes may be a very long 3 minutes. Three-point attempt, in and out. Moses Guy with the rebound, gets it across the Signal. Signal's got Scammell down the floor. He elects to go to Guy. Guy pulls up, doesn't go. Rebounded by, can't see the number.
Neither can. Oh, it was Jack Fleming.
Jack Fleming, yeah. Number 0, and Fleming has been fouled. So that looks like it's going to be a late finish to this game. As Fleming misses his first. And the second. Rebounded though by his teammate, but stolen by Signal.
Signal got it down quickly, but held it up for his teammates. Scammell got it up top, drive in.
And again a Bulleen ball. Fleming brings it back. It's got Oriam there. Oriam guarded by Signal. He pulls up over the top of Signal.
And
doesn't
almost
drop.
Bounced in for him.
That was nice work though. Nice work from him because Signal just giving him too much space there. Too much space.
And takes his lock with another jump shot. But his teammates are very good at rebounding today.
Yeah, conversely, the Falcons are really poor at boxing out. They're not getting the body on. Well, one person that is Andrew Kennelly, but of course he's also giving away a few fouls as well. This time the ball's gone into him, and he has been fouled by Soloveski. Been a little bit, if you watch the contest between Kennelly and both Dre and Soloveski, there's a little bit of niggle in that. As Kennelly turns, and this time the offensive foul. Hopefully we saw that replay okay. Did it show the... Wasn't watching. Did it show the hook? Yeah. Good.
So Jack Fleming has it up the top. Moved it around.
Good rebound there from Nathan Malloy. But again, Falcons just throwing the ball away down the other end. So all the steam coming out of this game, well, you would expect so with the score being, 32 points now. 32-point game, and another foul count called. And this time, oh, okay, this is interesting because that was a shooting foul, but also it's been called as non-sportsmanlike as well. So he probably gets, yes, he's got the first.
And that was also Kennelly's 5th foul, I believe.
Yeah. And the second is still King Keller sitting on the bench. Wow. We'll have to have a quiet discussion with the powers that be after this game just to find out what the issue is with Daniel Kinkella, whether he's injured or he's off for any other reason.
So that's Malloy, got it into the corner. Signal on the other wing. Drives in. Guy takes his luck with a three-pointer, and his luck is just not going anywhere today.
No, they're forcing the shots. Forcing the shots to along the way, whereas Bulleen, they just have so much time to get the shots up. Like that.
And he gets his, nearly got his own rebound back. But Signal managed to fight for it. Tries to get it down the end. And Malloy finishes.
That was Nathan Malloy with 2 points to the Falcons.
Yeah. And they're just going to hold the play down.
For the last 5 or so seconds now.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Bulleen walks away 76-44. We will be back a little bit later with the championship men. In the meantime, we'll take a break and wish you a good weekend.